Imagine someone who looks holy, who smiles gently, who speaks sweetly to everyone he meets. But inside, he loves gifts, money, and fun more than prayer. Would you trust such a person? Today, we are going to meet exactly this kind of character, the Friar from Geoffrey Chaucer's famous poetry, the Canterbury Tales. Welcome back, everyone. Today, we travel more than 600 years into the past to explore one of the greatest works in English literature. The Canterbury Tales is not written in plain sentences. It is written in poetry with rhythm, rhyme, and musical language. Every pilgrim in this poem is described like a character in a story, and one of the most interesting among them is the cheerful, charming, and surprising Friar. Before we begin, remember, Chaucer didn't write this in simple prose. He wrote it as a poetry using a steady beat, rhyme, and beautiful old English words. His poetic style makes the characters come alive, almost like they are stepping off the page. Who is the friar? A friar is supposed to be a holy man, someone who helps the poor, comforts the sick, listens to confessions, and lives a simple life filled with prayer. But Chaucer's friar is very different from this. Chaucer describes him as wanton and merry, which means he is playful, cheerful, and always in a delightful mood. He speaks in a soft, sweet voice, he laughs easily, he behaves as if he is everyone's best friend. But his kindness has a secret purpose. The friar knows exactly how to act charming so people will give him money and gifts. When someone confesses their sins to him, he forgives them very quickly, especially when they offer him something in return. The more they give, the kinder his voice becomes. A true friar should spend time with the poor, but Chaucer tells us that this friar avoids the poor because they cannot give him anything. Instead, he visits rich people who offer him fine food, warm clothing, and generous presents. To stay popular, he carries small gifts, pretty pins, little knives, which he gives to young wives so they think he is kind and generous. But his generosity is not real. It is just a clever trick. And when he is not working, the friar loves visiting taverns, noisy places filled with music, laughter, and fun. He knows every tavern keeper, every singer, every musician. This tells us more about what he enjoys and less about what he should be doing. Chaucer describes him with humor, not to insult him, but to show a gentle, funny picture of a man who pretends to be holy while enjoying a very comfortable life. What makes Chaucer's poetry special is that he never directly says this friar is dishonest. Instead, he uses poetic language, clever descriptions, and gentle teasing. So, let us discover the truth ourselves. It is like Chaucer is giving us clues and letting us solve the puzzle of the friar's personality. So, what do we learn from this lesson? The friar teaches us an important message. Looking holy is not the same as being holy. Looking kind is not the same as being kind. True goodness comes from honest actions, not from charming words or fancy clothing. Even today we meet people like the friar, people who appear good on the outside but behave differently when no one is watching. This is why Chaucer's poetry still matters. If you enjoyed learning about the friar, one of the funniest and most cleverly written characters in the Canterbury Tales, remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends who love stories and learning. Tell me in the comments which character you want next: the knight, the pardoner, the wife of Bath, or any other pilgrim. Until then, keep reading, keep learning, keep exploring, and remember, true goodness always comes from the heart.